Hello my Dargons, it is I, the one and only DragonTamerRuiz, back from the dead as it were, bringing you all another Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth unit analysis video of sorts. Today we will be analyzing the Intellect free-to-play Rize and the free-to-play territory battle Dark Kaneki. We'll be going over their base stats, with and without abilities, their skills at level 1 and level 5, and ending off with calculating their skill output damage and my overall thoughts on them. Without further ado, let's get started. To start things off, we have every Tokyo Ghoul fan's wet dream. Oh, that's not quicker now. Well, to each their own. Anyway, with this Rize at level 80, she has 6,850 HP, 430 attack, and increased that by 300 from her first ability, making it a total of 730 attack. Her defense starts off at 165, increases by 300, thanks to her second ability. Her max defense is then 465. Rize's starting AP is 4, however it goes up by an extra 6 when upgrading her weapon, making it 10. And finally, her measly 2 durability goes up by 5 from her weapon upgrades, and another 3 from her third ability, making it as well a total of 10. Quickly glossing over her abilities, her first one she unlocks raises her attack by plus 300, second increases max defense by plus 300, third increases max durability by plus 3, and her fourth ability completely nullifies target's block ability, which can come in handy in some boss fights. When raising her mastery to 100% to unlock her mastery ability, you will get increases your attack by 1.3 times for one turn after inflicting break on the target. It's situational, but I mean, I guess it helps in a pinch. Her skill does not do damage, however it can come in handy in some situations. Her skill at level 1 is 0.8 times the attack of front row enemies for 2 turns. While not that great, when you get her to skill level 5 it becomes more viable. 0.7 times the attack / defense of front row enemies for 3 turns, and reduces durability of front row enemies by 2. This can be helpful because she can both help with breaking, and when they are broken their stats are lowered, allowing her allies to deal more damage when they're in that broken state. While her stats right out the box when you get her may not be the best, when you take the time to upgrade her she gets partially fixed. Even then she's not meant to stay in when the enemy gets to attack. She's meant to help her allies break their target and help them receive less damage as well as do more. That is if the enemy isn't immune to stat debuffs, of course. And on a side note, her AP actually allows her to help build up combo counts for other units to do more damage, so she's a great unit to patch up some missing spots on your team that of course isn't taken up by a premium / fest unit. That's a beautiful unit, she's pretty good. Now on to the territory battle reward Dark Kaneki. At level 80, his stats are 6,185 HP, increase that by 2,000 from his third ability, making it 8,185. His attack at base is a great 190, and increased that base by 300 from his first ability, making it an amazing 1,190 attack. Kaneki's defense is 450, plus 300, thanks to his second ability, making it 750. He starts with 4 AP, increased that by 6 from his weapon upgrades, and if you get his mastery ability, he increases it by an additional 2, making it a total of 12 AP, and finally, his 2 durability goes up by 5 from weapon upgrades, making it a total of 7 durability. Reading his ability, his first one increases max attack by plus 300, second increases max defense by plus 300, third ability increases max HP by 2,000, and his fourth ability completely prevents that defense down. Finally, his mastery ability increases max AP by plus 2. Pretty simple, and honestly it works for him. Surprisingly for a free-to-play unit, this Kaneki has a decent damage output. I will note again that we are not including variables that the enemy has, so these numbers would be less when they actually display in-game. His skill at level 1 is 1.25 times your attack for 3 turns, deals attack times 1.2 damage to one enemy 5 times, so if we take his 1,190 attack and multiply that by the 1.25, it makes it a total of 1,487. When we multiply that by 1.2 5 times, it equals out in a total of 8,922 damage. This is pretty good for it being level 1 skill. The skill at level 5 has a bit more of a bite to it. It has as follows: 1.5 times your attack for 3 turns, deals attack times 1.2 damage to one enemy 9 times, Now we'll replace the 1.25 multiplier with the 1.5 and increase its hit count from 5 to 9, and we get a total of 19,278. Yeah, that's pretty good. However, that would mean you would most likely have to use stimulants to get there, as he is very, very limited, unlike the Rize. So I would not recommend using the stimulants on him, and more so prioritize units like Festival or Rima or like Heisei. But hey, maybe if you're in a pinch, but most likely not. Just like the Rize, this unit is great for patching up your team if you're not able to get the best of units from your pulls. His damage output is pretty good if you're able to get dupes. However, again, I do not recommend using stimulants on him, as there are better units to use them in. However, in terms of a free-to-play unit, he's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like down below, because it helps me out greatly. If you guys maybe find some other usefulness with these guys, maybe share some examples down below of ways you've used these units to help you out, maybe some good partners to pair them up with, and you know, the such and such. Next video, we will be going over 4 free-to-play units in total, that being the free-to-play Dark Toka, free-to-play Light Kaneki, as well as the 2 free-to-play niche keys, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, I am DragonTamerRuiz. This was a free-to-play unit analysis guide. Goodbye. Hello, welcome to the end of the video. While you're here, why not check the 2 videos here right in front of you, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitter, link down in the description below, for all future updates. Goodbye.